makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Browns 14, Cowboys 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
4th down.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. Running with Elliott. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First down, Dallas.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Prescott now. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Prescott's pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
C.D. Lamb. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 8. They'll run with Elliott. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Let's go. Let's bring it. We're going to 52. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, watch the slap. Watch the slap. Hey.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on, because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Sheldon Richardson forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
It's third down. Third and long.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. This is Elliott. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down, as on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
2nd and 2.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Hey,
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At the 43-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Austin Seibert to kick off for Cleveland.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Elliott. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Wilson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
On second down, it's Pollard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. They just get the play off. Now Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
9-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Now Pollard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Circle around, tries for the encore. If you know, you know.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Now Prescott. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete, but he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Made by Jalen Smith. It's a gain of 2.
Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Elliott. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The ball carrier.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Again, it's Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A gain of 5. 1st down, Dallas.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Cowboys.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
On the carry. Greedy Williams on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Push him back. Mike 50, Mike 50. You got nothing left.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Ball carrier.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Tackle made back at the 5-yard line.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
To C.D. Lamb.
A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. To return it, it's Nansen. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Nick Chubb, the
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And again, it's Chubb. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to look deep now for Landry. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd down, Pollard. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Prescott to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Down at the 15-yard line.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Credit that break up to Greedy Williams.
Greedy Williams on the coverage.
Take that!
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. I think probably just trying to draw them off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal and go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock, right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.